Talked to Deontay about guarding Brock Bowers, but that could also be your responsibility in the slot too. Just how challenging is he as a tight end to cover?
He's definitely challenging. A tight end like that can do multiple things. From watching him, I think when he's at tight end, he's a tight end. When he's split out at receiver, he's a receiver. So we have to know what's coming when he lines up in certain positions. And yeah, it's gonna be a tough week of preparing for him, but we're gonna go out there and do our best and execute the calls that are made.
On the right here, Charlie.
Yeah, hey Malachi. When Trez has gotten an opportunity, just have you seen him get more comfortable with this defense? And do you think being a guy that came over from Georgia, this game maybe means a little more?
Yeah, Trez, he's been doing a great job each and every week, getting better and better. I feel like he's getting more comfortable with us. That just comes with chemistry at the end of the day, and just making sure we're communicating and talking about what adjustments we need to make and where the safeties are coming down, when the linebackers need to slide over, or anything like that. But yeah, on the bus ride back from Auburn, I was talking to Trez about it. So he probably is going to be a little bit more emotional or something like that for playing against his former team.
When you look back at the tape from Saturday, what needed to be better with regards to defending the run?
Just our run fits and jumping over when we need to jump over and not getting gapped out. We was getting gapped out a lot during the game and allowing their linemen to reach the second level very, very quickly, and that leads to explosive runs like on Saturday. So that's an emphasis of us going into this week.
You're one of the guys who was here in 2021. Just how does this Georgia offense, look different from the Todd Monken to Mike Bobo now?
I would say they kind of got similarities. They like to run the ball a lot, and they also have explosive plays. And I just think they do a good job of getting the ball to their playmakers, whether it's 19, 84, 6, 5, 32, whatever it is. And 15 does a great job of managing the offense and making sure everybody's on the right page and making the right play.
Does the team feel disrespected at all, kind of staying in the same spot in the rankings week after week? And has there been any talk about kind of the statement y'all can make to the committee and the country with the game, the opportunity y'all have this week?
Yeah, I feel like we kind of don't look at it as much, just because like we know what comes with it after. I'll say probably after week 3 or something like that, we weren't moving up. So we kind of knew that this game would kind of be the deciding game for us in that type of situation, but. I don't think that needs to be our focus this week. I think our focus this week needs to be to go out there and execute and have championship level preparation and make sure everybody knows how big this game is, how important it is to all of our fans. And yeah, we just have to go out there and execute and play together and play for 60 minutes.
You talk about how big this game is. They've won 29 straight, and to take them down would be big. What is this rivalry turning into? You've seen Georgia a few times in your career here.
Yeah. To me, actually, every SEC game is like a rivalry for Alabama, I think, just because each fan base, each team, each coach, each player wants to beat Alabama or put that on their resume that they beat Alabama this year or anything like that. So I feel like it's not something that is going to be new for us, so to say, but it's definitely becoming a rivalry. And yeah, it's going to be fun. You know, we love to compete, and we're going to have 2 heavyweights going at it on Saturday.
You mentioned him earlier, but what stands out about Carson Beck, and how is he really different from what Stetson Bennett was doing for them?
I would say Carson Beck, he does a great job of, like I said earlier, just putting the ball in his playmakers' hands. That's from him reading the run option, riding the run option out and making a pass on the RPOs, or if that's placing the ball only where his receivers can catch it. That's the biggest thing I've seen from him on film.
You mentioned getting better in the run fits. That the passing play that resulted in the touchdown. Kind of what happened there? Was that a miscommunication with you and Kool-Aid, or
on the wheel?
Yeah, on the wheel.
Oh yeah, it was me. They had been running the same play over and over and over and over and over again, and I kind of thought it was coming because the outside receiver was cracking me all game. So I just kind of tried to beat the crack, and yeah, that's on me, missed assignment. So yeah.
4 minutes probably wasn't enough.
I got you. Nick.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, welcome back. But how have you seen Germaine grow since he got here, and has he talked a little bit about this game coming up this week?
Yeah, I've seen Germaine grow a lot just from a maturity standpoint and him trying to be a leader and leading by example. And yeah, I also talked to him about the game because I asked him, like, you ain't never played against them, have you? He was like, nah. I'm like, oh, okay. So, like, yeah, Maine he's probably going to be a little hype and a little emotional this game. But in the right way, not emotional in the bad way.
Piggybacking off that, he's been a big deep threat for the offense. How much of a challenge is he to face in practice?
Oh, yeah, he's definitely a challenge. He's so fast and knows how to run good routes. And, yeah, he's a playmaker at the end of the day. He's going to make that play, and that's what he thrives off of. He has all the confidence in the world in himself, and we also have the utmost confidence in him as well. And it just makes us better each and every day going against him.
As Coach and Lawson, about playing with emotion, and obviously that environment that you guys were in last Saturday was so pressure-packed, and how difficult is it to use that passion as fuel, but at the same time making sure you guys aren't taking dumb flags or putting your team behind the sticks in advantageous situations?
Yeah, that's what it comes down to when Coach always talks about play with emotions, but don't be emotional. So, like, in a tough rivalry game like that, high-intensity game like that, you just have to make sure you're keeping your composure because things can get a little heated out there at times. And, yeah, you just always have to put the team first and make sure that you're not hurting the team with any dumb decision that you make.
In your prep work for Georgia so far, what have you seen from them that impresses you the most?
I would say their ability to run the ball, but also their passing game and how they use Brock Bowers. They line him, like I said earlier, line him up in the Sierra at tight end, line him outside and the number one receiver, line him up in the slot. They just use him overall, kind of like the Chiefs use Travis Kelce, so to say. I think that's the best comparison to say, but yeah, that's what impresses me the most about them.
You talked about the energy that Jermaine Burton plays with. I know you guys are opposite sides of the ball, and you guys are probably busy looking at film and stuff on the sideline. But when he makes big plays like that, like this past weekend, the big touchdown to take the lead again, like how much does that just infect the entire team, like to be able to feed off that?
Yeah, it comes down to momentum. Anytime we have a big play, especially from the offense, we feel like as a defense, it's our job to go out there and get the ball back to them as quick as possible so they can stay in the rhythm and we can keep our momentum in the game. And that's what we try to do whenever the offense have a big play, but we love to see them go out there and execute big plays and definitely take the top off the defense.
You talked about this game potentially being a deciding factor as far as the playoff. Just is there any discussion among players about maybe winning the game and not getting into the playoff, and how do you feel about that?
No, I just feel like we don't really need to focus so much on the playoff aspect. Everything will take care of itself after this game, and that's what our focus needs to be on this week.
Caleb Downs has been shifting around, safety star, similar to yourself. How have you seen him handle that responsibility and continue to make plays for the defense?
Yeah, Caleb's a great player for us. He comes in each and every week, willing to learn and wanting to learn and preparing like a starter like he is, preparing like a veteran like he is, like he's playing like. And, he's doing a great job for us and playing star for him this week. It was a little challenging at first just because he ain't never played it in the game. But I think he did a great job for us, and he will continue to be a great player for us.
Thanks, Malachi.